There are two games that have hit big this summer of 2020, but what makes them so popular? My name is Arfol 2000, and today I'll be showing you the anatomy of a trending game. Fall Guys and Valorant have really taken off as trending games, but what makes them so popular? We need to compare some game elements that these two games share. Element number 1, multiplayer games. First of all, they are both multiplayer games. Humans are generally sociable beings, and even if someone is an introvert, they still need social interaction every once in a while. Games are also big, and they're one of those things that will never go obsolete in society because people love them so much. Combining these two things will result in people wanting to play games with others. Thus, multiplayer exists. Because these games are multiplayer, people can instantly connect with each other online, whether that is with friends or with random people. Element number 2, competitive gaming. Another thing that these games share is that they're both competitive games. Many people love the sense of winning. It gives them euphoria. That is why most games can be classified as drugs. Aside from that, people love to win, or to gain some sort of success or accomplishment. And if the game is multiplayer, people will tend to do whatever they can to get ahead. Riot's games typically share this trait, the trait of competitiveness. League of Legends and Valorant are both competitive games, even though they are team-based. Fall Guys is also a competitive game, which is one of the reasons for its big boom in the gaming industry. Both of these games are focused on winning, and are multiplayer, which leads to their competitiveness. Element number 3, equal chances of winning. The third element that these games share aren't paid to win. EA. Everyone has a fair chance of winning the game. In Valorant, what you don't have in skill, you can make up for special ability. Fall Guys doesn't utilize skill. It utilizes luck and strategy. Because of this, nobody feels cheated. Element number 4, push to try again. If Fall Guys is known for anything, it's for being rage-inducing. It can be really hard to win matches, and it can cause stress. Oddly enough, people like that. It pushes them to keep trying, to push until they win. Valorant has a lot of characters and assets to use. It also has a practice range, so whenever a player loses, there's always another character to try, another gun to shoot with, another knife to use. And if they don't want to switch, they can sharpen their skills with the shooting range. Element number 5, quarantine syndrome. There's a thing going around, something that I like to call quarantine syndrome. Because of COVID, people are under lockdown. Well, in some places across the world. Either way, people have had to stay in their homes for at least 5 months, and they haven't seen the sun, let alone each other, for so long. They want to talk to others, and they want to be engaged in some activity. They're done with hibernating through their summer. They're desperate. As a result, they're open to anything. These two games came out during quarantine. People finally found something to do. But once they started to play, they actually got into the game, and therefore started spreading it around. This explains their massive explosion in popularity. Element number 6, popular genres. Valorant and Fall Guys typically fall into popular genres. Valorant is a shooter, and Fall Guys is a battle royale. Both of these genres have been pretty popular in recent years. These games also have parallel mechanics to other games. Valorant is a mix of Overwatch and CSGO, and Fall Guys is an extension of Mario Party. These games are popular, and to see their mechanics in Valorant and Fall Guys makes for an eager audience. One final thing that these games also share: they had no competition. Sure, they came out in the same year, but their release dates were somewhat far apart, Valorant being released on June 2, and Fall Guys being released on August 4. Sure, Animal Crossing was released on March 4, but Valorant was released a month after, when the Animal Crossing hype had slowed down. And Fall Guys was released 2 months after that, when the Valorant hype had slowed down. I'd say that these games were released at pretty good times. And that's it. If you are looking to create a new trending game, then take some notes from these two games. Give your game an appealing concept. Make the outcomes fair for each player. Make it so that people can push to try again. And publish it at a strategic time. All of these things are the key to the anatomy of a trending game.